rebounds with some nail help. Boston raises up. Oh, man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander put him in the friend zone. What a block. Here he is at the other end. Got a couple of birds up in the air and knocked it down. At 6'6", your point guard, protecting the rim.
SGA with Davis looming. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Shai, he'll pull and drill the three. Big shot for SGA. SGA has kept the ball in his hands, and this one, Mike, like you said, very similar to the three in the fourth quarter against Golden State.
Yeah, right there. Look at the wall there. Anthony Davis saying, look, I'm just going to hang around here because I know he's going to try to get to the...
Wiggins providing the point of attack defense. Lajemski switches on to SGA. Sidestep three. Got it! A potential dagger.
Obviously, we want him to play within the system, but we know how great he can be even in year 17.
Julian Strawther is in. That's a young player they're relying on as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander cans the deep one on the hardwood, and a dunk for Jokic after the three made by Jang. Tied at 23, that ended an 8-0 run. Gilgeous-Alexander is so crafty.
You gotta know if you're Peyton Watson.
Class all the way. Holmgren throws it down out of the timeout. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, what a feed! The finish by Wallace and the setup by SGA.
This is what you're talking about, Candace. Under great control here. Stays on the floor. Staying on the floor also gives you an extra count.
They want to look at themselves in the mirror. Another block.
Chet Holmgren, the long arm of the law. Oh, look out! That's a man's jam for Holmgren. That tops your number of Tennessee references.
Yep. All the fans.
Jokic couldn't finish it. Porter forced to give it up. And knocked out of the hands of Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander forcing the action for two. Rising up above the rim. Ahead for Gordon. Drive and kick to the other side of the floor. The hustle. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the body control in the bucket.
And this right here, you see SGA doesn't give up on the play.
Not at all. He goes full speed. Great finish. That's just great effort.
And we have a
Rebounded by Josh Giddey. Here comes Kobe White advancing into the front court. Trying to lob it into Levine, but SGA with good defense pokes it away from behind. Here come the Thunder. Casey Wallace.
Because he recognizes that there's a turnover.
Ball knocked away from Levine. Aaron Wiggins in the upper court. Josh Giddey did a good job to knock it away, but numbers from Oklahoma City, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
He was 44% last season. Never afraid to shoot. Always got to be careful of him taking charges inside. Shai, Daniels on him, tough fade away. What a shot from SGA.
Coming over to help out. Look at this. I mean, look at this, folks. He does a little step back, then he does a fade away.
Seen from Atlanta in years past. There is a swipe away by Caruso.
He's had 3 of those already.
Shai serves it, and then Daniels just really aggravating SGA out on the perimeter. Shot clock hits 3. He'll pull up for the 3. Right over Daniels and knock it down.
First, second team foul.
He's not able to guard. Let me say that, folks. Shot clock winding down. He called it on Trae Young.
That's what the Thunder can do. They can just put waves of defenders at you. There's a swat out of bounds by SGA as the defense starting to pick up here in the fourth quarter. Young gave it up to Daniels. Reads a Shai, came over, got swatted by Holmgren. Ball pops out. Shai takes it away from Daniels. All the way to the other end to throw it down.
How about this, folks? I mean, just stingy. Active. This is one of the things we talked about, folks. That's one of the keys to the game.
Simons has a step, loops it inside, deflected, controlled by Williams. On the advance, out ahead to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In between a lob pass and a runner, comes off glass long. SGA the pump fake, drive downhill, 2-on-1, count it, and the foul.
Just stay in the flow.
SGA and Chet Holmgren have come back in. A.J. Mitchell, Isaiah Joe on the floor first time. Tough step back shot.
It looks like OKC is a half a step behind. That's one, they had a tough game in Portland, even though the score won't indicate that. But they had to travel afterward. So the best thing to do is get out and run. We had 16 three-point shots attempted. That's a record in the first quarter for a Clipper team.
In this first half. Caruso working well without the ball. Not a scorer. He just does all the little things he might be best equated to.
All right, something we'll keep an eye on. Nice strip on the other end. SGA, Dort, cherry picking, and he's still down there, and he'll throw it down.
Up under to the rim, blocked from behind by Holmgren. Ahead to Gilgeous-Alexander behind the defense. Timeout Clippers.
Across his body on that play. They both took a spill, hard spill.
Shai up and under, kept the pivot foot down. Nice move.
How about this? Just patience. I think KCP's a pretty good defender. He does.
Taze trying to keep him out of the lane, and SGA scoops it inside. Nifty move, cut through the defense.
Nice through. Just take a look at this, folks. One defender, two defender. He gets by the third one in KCP.
That's right between KCP and Suggs.
I mean, how about that, man?
Not providing a ton of resistance on there. SGA got all kinds of options for things that you can do, but I don't think we've seen that one. What do you call that? Like a little cup?
Yeah, a little cup. Yeah, I'll go with that.
First half with 14 points. Gilgeous-Alexander in the lane. Oh, man. Count the basket.
New James Harden, he's going to get a body into you. Watch, Payton's going to fall down. So he knows he's off bounds, so he gets into him. See that quick little bump.
Michael Malone trying to quicken the pace. Get guys going, and the pass inside's a bad one.
You don't pass it from half court to the guy on the block.
Now Lugan's door, lets it go. That's good.
Look how far that pass is. Out past the three-point line into the middle. Joker looked like he said he wanted up, and then just 2-on-1 on the weak side. They're not afraid to shoot.
Basket counts, foul.
Yeah, shot blockers in there right now. Watch Tyson trying to take a charge. You're not going to get that call. Maybe 1 out of 20 times against Shai.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's 9 out of 10 from the floor. Been able to do what he wants. Plays like this, little hesitation. Once again, pulls up. And he's just got Dylan Brooks on a string.
Consistently for the Thunder. Got this double team out front.
Oh, it leads to Caruso. SGA saw it coming from a mile away, even with the stunt.
Good job of closing out on Steph Curry, man. He's one of those guys, he's got a quick trigger.
Boy, SGA's going to have his way, come through the lane. Curry can't slow him down, and he's got a chance for three.
Patience with the basketball. He's surveying it, looking it over. Nice little redirect with the dribble.
SGA again going to work, trying to get around Anderson. Dumps it off to the rookie, Mitchell. Mitchell spotted up just inside the block that time. SGA unselfish. He's got 13 points. He's the second leading scorer for OKC. Curry again, wiggling to the cup. That time, batted out of bounds. SGA.
He knew exactly what he was going to do on that play. He scored previously on that exact same move, except there wasn't a second defender down there as he punches it.
They immediately go to Zubac. There is Jalen Williams. Got that hand in there. Knocked it free. Forced the turnover on the break. Isaiah Joe is going to clean it up, finish it off.
Vai conduzindo a descida para o ataque do OKC. Faz o giro, acompanha de perto por ali o Coffey. Que bolaça do Shai, hein? Minha nossa senhora, como ele é enjoado, meu.
Maior vantagem na partida, né? O time encontrou ali um momento de instabilidade justamente quando o Shai estava no banco, né? Que foi naquela...
That's a luxury in the NBA, a guy that can guard all 5 positions.
Shai turns off balance, takes the bump. What a move! Oh, SGA!
Like an NFL running back, it just dashed right to the basket before the weak side could get there. That's where Dunn got caught in no man's land.
Mike, look at the body bend. Turning the corner. And the extent. Two shading over toward SGA. Cuts through a couple of defenders. How did he get that up? SGA slicing and dicing to the ring.
Here's the play right here. There it is, that contact to Harden on the drive.
And Harden's still down. And getting helped up from the training staff.
Gilgeous-Alexander sprays it out to the wing. Wide open, Wiggins cash out.
How long can he carry this team without Chet? He made it simple and plain, as long as I have to.
And that's where they get you, defensive rebounding, and they are off to the races.
SGA hits the brakes, knocks down the mid-range.
The Thunder looking to run, but SGA said, I'm doing it one-on-one.
And those are the ones you just absolutely have to be able to cash in on. As Alexander drops it off down to George, cutting baseline.
On a break situation, SGA gets in the lane and blocks out Iguodala.
And Shai, with 14 seconds, will have time. Oh, fires it inside. How about A.J. Mitchell? It's not a big man. It's the shortest guy on the floor, who's now got 24. Don't forget about the no-look pass to the rookie. Now makes his move at 5. Spins away, cuts down the lane, switches hands. Pretty finish with the left.
Oh, come on, man. Take a look at this, folks. To end the quarter, SGA slicing, dicing, a little whirling and twirling, and a reverse layup as the Thunder gets the last laugh on the opposite end. He kind of had a really slow, deliberate dribble.
SGA comes over, swipes it away from Lively and trying to put it down.
How about this on the 7-footer, point blank? My goodness.
Keeping that ball moving. It's a little zone here from Dallas. Shai inside, takes a little bump, then he spins it home. Thunder been able to get points here in the third quarter. They got 27 points. This end has been the problem. There is the steal. Dylan Jones lobs it up, and J-Dub over the top.
Did I just see what I saw? The rookie picking up the ball, going coast to coast.
It's Champagny looking for Collins, knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Wallace the other way. On the wing, Wiggins 3.
This is where they beat you, right?
Dylan Jones has just checked back in the game, taking the place of Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, stop, start, spins, fires, good!
Okay, someone's starting to warm up here. Back-to-back buckets here.
Number 2.
What a spin move here.
And a hard one on Sharp. Nice pass inside. Kenrich on the reverse. Boy, Caruso trying to create something. Shai got around Kamara. Plus the foul. He's going to the line.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's so crafty with the basketball. My goodness. That's the end of the play. There's the contact and the foul. And this is a lonely trip to the free throw line.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander as Jalen Williams gets ready to come back into the ball game. SGA with the floater, good.
Ah, that scoop shot. Look it up.
2 minutes to go. Gilgeous-Alexander spins, lays it in, take it out of the net.
Over the last couple possessions, given the Thunder a 92-80 lead.
And just to remind you guys, he said take care of the ball. That's something that they haven't done the last 3 possessions.
Yeah, the Thunder have turned them over, Angel, 4 times. Hartenstein with a nice slam.
How to play defense and his usual amazing self, energy-wise, but don't worry about putting the ball in the basket. Shai does hit a 3.
Both these teams shot north of 50% in the first quarter, but not so much here in the second. SGA.
Great defense. This is one of the best scorers we have in this league on full display.
Against Utah a couple of weeks ago, he hit 9 3-pointers and had a career-high 37. Euro step and one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Real way to stop this guy, but if you don't contain him